Welcome back. Now, no doubt about it, one of Hawaii's biggest annual sporting events is the Honolulu Marathon.
That's right. It's one of our biggest visitor events, too. And Howard Dykes has a guest, the president of the Honolulu Marathon Association, Jim Barahal. Welcome, you guys.
That's right. And Jim's been running it for years now, since 87. 87, okay.
I haven't actually been running, although I did do it once. But
well, you stopped running for a while because you had a bad back, but I heard you were getting a little better lately.
No, back is strong. Just the knees a little creaky sometimes.
And, of course, there's also the spirit is willing, but the flesh is... Well, that's a story for another time. Okay, now, when you first took over the race, how many people were running in the average year?
About 6,000. And we managed to increase that a little.
A little? By what, fourfold?
Fourfold, yeah. We pay people to run. Actually, we do pay a few people to run. We have the elite runners, which are mainly on the men's side Africans, primarily Kenyans, and the Russian women champions. So we actually do pay a few people to run who run those world-class times. But it's been amazing how big the marathon has gotten.
It's frequently been the third or fourth or fifth largest, both in the U.S., maybe third largest most of the time.
Right. It's the third largest in the United States behind Chicago and New York, and it varies between fifth and sixth largest in the world, which is really amazing considering the Honolulu market, Hawaii market, is relatively small, but that's where Japan comes in. And we're going to have somewhere between 18 and 20,000 runners from Japan this year, which gives us our big size and that big economic impact.
And this is not just based on a guess. You have a large number who have registered already, so you can extrapolate from that.
Right. We get an exact economic impact study. We know exactly how many people come and how much they spend, so it's a real number. The $100 million economic impact's a real number, not made up.
Now, I've got something I want you to read in a minute, but before we get to this, Steve, have you got any questions to ask from a sports point of view?
Yeah, I was wondering, last year, obviously, and I'm going to mention a name, I'm probably going to butcher a name, but it's probably something that makes your skin crawl when you hear it, Lyubov Denisova, and what happened last year, the steroid, her testing positive for steroids. Just, talk a little bit about how you're trying to avoid the same situation this time around.
Yeah, in the past, we were a part of the official governing body USA Track and Field drug testing program. We would not be notified as an event until about 3 weeks before the event if we were going to have drug testing. We were not chosen last year as a drug testing site. I think the thought was that would have a chilling effect on the athletes as well if they didn't know whether there was going to be drug testing. Obviously, that didn't work. So we've gone a step further this year. We're bringing in, through USA Track and Field, drug testing. We're paying for that ourselves. So we'll have drug testing every year. At least the first 3 finishers will be drug tested after the race. So that won't happen again. Although we don't know if she was on banned substances at the Honolulu Marathon because we didn't have drug testing, but I assume that she was.
Now, for another appearance on another show, you had done a top 10 list of reasons to run the marathon, and we only have a few seconds left, but since you didn't get this on the other show, I'd like you to read maybe your 2 or 3 favorite there.
Well, you always hear the same reasons about, getting in shape, healthier lifestyle, blah, blah, blah.
And your reasons here?
Oh, I came up with some other reasons. One of them, you get to experience cooling breezes on your way out to Waikato as 10 Kenyans blow by you in the opposite direction.
Exactly.
Another good reason that you might not have thought about, it's a great opportunity to meet hot Russian women without having to go online.
And finally?
No worries if you're out of shape. Our EMTs need the practice.
All right. So, Jim Barahal, ladies and gentlemen. He's the president of the Honolulu Marathon Association.